I'm gonna like and sub, but I'm going to bed.
Alright, bro. Take it easy, man. It was good racing with you today. It was fun lobbies with our friend Legend.
Sorry I couldn't stay in here.
No, it's all good. I usually stream maybe like twice or 2 or 3 times a week. I just figured since Fear got off, I'd just throw mine up so that way, if anyone still want to hang out.
Legend is in fact not a legend.
Facts.
Gotcha, see ya, TMR, good racing with you.
Alright, brother, take it easy.
Checking in.
There he is.
Good day, good day.
What's up, what's up? I figured I'd throw mine up to still hang out since Fear's getting off. I got like a few races left in me though, because I gotta shower and get ready for work at 8:30 in the morning. What's up, Abel?
Got it. Just finishing up a Terminator livery, I'm bored.
Like a Judgment Day Terminator livery?
Yeah, Skynet and Terminator head.
The second Terminator movie was the best one. Well, it was my favorite one. And when those movies came out, like during their time, man, they were ahead of the ball game for cinema and stuff like that. Just like Star Wars, when Star Wars first came out, like that movie was ahead of its time for back then with special effects and stuff.
I got all movies but can't find 3 to fill out set.
Amazon doesn't even have it? Oh shit.
Never looked, forgot about Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon or eBay should have it, for sure. ba 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 ba. Da-na-na.
I'm losing so much time at the two corners before the last straight.
corners before the last straight. Yeah, so don't shift up to 5th gear. Stay in 4th gear before you take that first turn. And then the right turn, you don't really need to apply that much brake. It's like a light trail brake.
The first turn you don't downshift to 3rd?
No, I downshift to 3rd, but before entering it, I'm in 4th gear. Like when you're leading up to that turn, some people shift up to 5th gear. By shifting up to 5th, you end up slowing yourself down more in the turn from the amount of time you have to downshift. So I just stay in 4th, downshift to 3rd, roll out, and then lightly trail brake the right-hander before the start of the straight.
Oh yeah, I stay in 4th. I just get the rhythm so wrong.
You got to brake a little bit early, so I downshift to 3rd right at that board, but I want to say I start braking a car length before that board. And then you want to go out wide so you have a better apex on entry.
Gotta charge my phone. Will continue racing but chat with you another time.
Alright, brother. Sounds good, man. I got probably like 2 more races in me and then I gotta bounce.
This is starting to look sick. Terminator skull sinking in flames.
Nice. You should like stream when you make liveries, Abel, so people can learn how to do it that are not good at it.
I put up short videos of finished liveries a couple of times a week.
I'm gonna check them out. I'll check them out while I'm at work.
Good morning. Bro,
What up, Cap?
you been up all night?
Yeah, I slept during the day.
Hi, Chad.
Those overnight shifts throw my sleep rhythm off.
I bet they do. On my way to work. I'll check back.
Yeah, I only got like this race and another race, and then I gotta get ready for work myself.
Oh, okay, catch you later.
Later, brother.
Good morning, how are we doing? Hand pink waving.
Hey, Mr. Octane. Doing alright. Probably gonna do one more race here and then I gotta bounce out and start getting ready for work.
I haven't raced this week. I really don't like Red Bull Ring.
It's just been
Oh, okay,
played a
well,
lot.
I hope you have a good day at work.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Octane. Yeah, Red Bull, that track's just been played way so much. And I like it, but this track doesn't get played as much, and I like running GR4 more than any other class of cars, so I've been sticking it out here. Funny though, because I got DR reset, and I was like a 70,000 A plus driver, and I got DR reset from helping other drivers out on the track have a peaceful race to not have to worry about the stress of punters and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't take me long to get back to A plus, so it's all good. I'll be back to A plus by the end of the week. I just need a day.
Been trying to get a decent time at Nürburgring.
Yeah, it's a tough track. Could you imagine, like, racing on this track and that roller coaster is going at the same time and a wreck happens and cars fly and hit that coaster? That would suck. I'm surprised they don't have, like, higher fencing there with netting.
Face green smiling.
Or even worse, like a wreck happens and hits that area of the coaster close to the track and there's people on the right about to go down. Oh god, that would suck. World is crazy. So dangerous. I would still ride the roller coaster though while a race was going on.
Yeah, that would be kinda crazy. I'm mid to high 9s.
Mid to high nines? Oh, you got more in you for sure.
How enjoying this track better than the Red Bull Ring. I'm not a big fan of the Red Bull Ring, but I like GR4 cars better for now.
That's Penalty City for you there, Mr. Octane. You literally have your signature on every wall over there.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, yup. I can't do nothing else. I can get a penalty, but I just try to cut as close as I can on every little apex or every little corner.
Oh, I know. See how I take that chicane, Mr. Octane? You gotta take it just like that. Watch how I do it on the next go around.
Yup. I've been watching and trying to learn face with tears of joy. I'm leaving this Terminator livery alone. I think it's done.
Put Connor's name on the back bumper. That might be a penalty, though.
No decal for Connor. Dirty tires. When you hit those two turns really good, it feels so nice. Yes.
Dang, everybody is way back there.
GG.
Thank you. I didn't even realize my alarm was going off. Can't text and drive though. It's dangerous. Alright. You still there, Mr. Octane?
Yes, it is rolling on the floor laughing.
I got something to show you before I end this stream. He calls himself the Legend. And the backstory to this is that the first race that he entered in, he tried to pump me and said that his TV power went out. So the following race after that, we all watched the replay, and he obviously did it on purpose. So the race after that, I took off very slowly, and Ninetales ended up spinning him out, and then he fell back and did horrible in that race. And then Ninetales puts in the chat, sorry, my TV went out. So the following race, the third race, this guy can't catch a break. So on the third race, he comes in, and I take T1 bad on purpose so I can get up behind him, and then I spin him out, and he tries to come back and punt me and misses again. Let me see, is he in this one? It might be this one right here. Nope. Not this one. It's gotta be...
Grinning face with sweat.
It's gotta be this one. Yeah, it's this one. So he's in P2. Alright, so I'm gonna take off a little slowly. So that way, he's like, oh, I got the run on him, and I'm gonna fall back behind him.
I thought I've heard them all. My TV went out.
Yeah. I took off slowly. So this is when Ninetales took him out. That's the first one. Now I'm slowing all the pack down because Ninetales got a 5-second penalty for looking out for me. So I'm slowing the whole pack down so that way his penalty doesn't get too affected. I'll pass this guy up here. trying to give as much gap as possible. Take this turn super slow. And Bray's with us too. But yeah, so that's when Ninetails was looking out for me the race after Legend tried to punt me and failed. So then that means he is... So it has to be... Maybe this race? Let's see. Oh, that's the one we just saw. Sorry. So that was the 5. That was this one. So let's see this one. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. We're gonna sit here. This is gonna be some great action for you. And it happens, everything happens here on the first lap. So I'm taking off slowly because I'm like, this guy he's got it out after me. Okay, you got the run. I fucked my turn up. Not. I'll slow down here too. Slow down here for you. Remember, his power went out, so. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Go ahead. And like, Bray, Ninetails, and Fear, they all have seen this guy being dirty towards me and other racers, so everyone just got behind me and we're just waiting to see what was going to happen. Because I told him, I was like, well, if his TV and his power goes out, I've been kind of having some issues with my force feedback going out too, so we'll see what happens. All the action's about to start. Here's a different point of view. Now you get my point of view. And then I'll show you his, and then I'll show you the other action.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Now, we're gonna stay on his point of view after this. So Fear, Bray, and Ninetails all know that this guy's got it out for me. Look at this guy. Everyone's communicating. Slow down, guys. Slow down. He's coming in. He's coming in. Slow down. Skirt! Where are you going, boy? Where are you going? Look at this. Everyone, I'm going to show you Fear's view, Bray's view, and Ninetail's view. Alright, I'm going to move over. I'm going to move over. He's coming. Ah! Where's he going?
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh my god. Look, and they all slow down. You see, they're slowing down. They want me to get in front to get him lined up to come after me. Where's Bray at? Where's Bray? Here we go. See, Bray's off the throttle. Now he's giving more throttle. He's like, oh shit. Here he comes, guys. Slow it down. Slow it down. Oh, lordy. Let's see it from the point of view from the person behind. Oh god, I was cracking up so hard, my eyes were watery. I wanna come back over here. Where's that guy going? Oh god.
A swing and a miss, rolling on the floor laughing.
That was the second time that he did that. The first time that he did, no one even touched him or anything. He just tried to punt me and totally missed. And then he put in the chat, sorry to me that his TV went out. So then the following race, Ninetails spun him out on that T1, which you saw, and then in the lobby, Ninetails said, sorry, my TV went out. So in the third race, I'm like, oh my god, let me let this guy go in front. He's had a hard 2 races. Nah, just kidding. And then I fucking spin him out. He tries to pump me again and totally misses. Oh lordy. You know, dirty drivers, they really gotta learn, man. Like, that's not fun to race like that, you know? Mind you, I spun him out and everything, but like this dude tried punting me, hitting other guys on the track and stuff, and I'm like, come on, dude. Like, you don't know that we know other people in the lobby.
I'm sorry, my TV went out for a second.
Yeah, and I just gotta send my wheelbase back to Logitech because it's having force back
No,
issues.
it is not. Crawl 3 or call me hand.
Hey LVP, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm actually about to bounce out of here. I gotta get ready for work. But yeah. But yeah, fam, so my main account for the first time has got a DR reset.
I had one the other day, I think it was
helping
last week, being
other
dirty, and he was
drivers on the
trying to say
track
I was
not
dirty, and
deal
I
with
was
so
like,
much
dude, you know I'm
stress. So
Livia.
I cleaned up the course a little bit for everybody else, and my DR
LVP,
took a
person
hit.
turquoise
So
waving.
probably be
Def
back to A
victory hand.
plus either later on today or at some point tomorrow.
Octane victory hand.
But yeah, fam, thanks for swinging by, seeing the fun and the races. Appreciate it. I usually throw my cam on, but it's kind of dark right now in my room, so I don't really feel like putting the light on. But I'll probably stream again either on Friday or Saturday, one of those days. Throw the cam on, you know what I'm saying? Have some good chat, the whole nine. But in
Take
the
it easy.
meantime, hey, you guys do your thing. Have a blessed day. Good luck on your races if you have races, and stay safe. Later.